afternoon, ladies. So it is day 13 of Vlogmas. I'm losing count. So we've got 2 more days left after today. And so I wanted to talk to you today about a tradition that I have every year. And I think that a lot of you are going to be able to relate to this one. It's a Christmas meltdown. Is anybody else with me? I am struggling here. And it happens every year. You know, you, as the mom, you take on all of these things that you want to do. And it's like I want everything to be perfect for the kids. And I'll just be honest with you, it's just not going to happen. And it never happens. And it's like, I don't see it coming. But, you know, I've still got cleaning to do. I've got baking to do. I've got wrapping to do. I have finished my Christmas shopping, but I need to get my Christmas groceries, just so many things. And then I've got a load of calves that will go out in 2 days. So the closer we get to them leaving, the more paranoid and panicked I get, because you don't want to have put all of this time into these animals and then you go to take them to the market and it's like something goes wrong, you know. So anyway, just mommy overload at the moment. And so I feel like, though, that I'm not the only one, that other moms struggle with this as well around this time of year. And you're just, you know, as the moms, most of the time we are the ones that are like taking on all of this, you know, trying to get all the presents done and make sure they're good, and you know, the food and the house, and that it feels warm and cozy. And anyway, it all gets done every year. It all gets done. It just, sometimes we just need to take a minute and breathe. So I had to I had kids that I picked up this morning. Let's see, how did this go? I dropped off 3 children at 8 a.m. I picked up 1 child at 10 and dropped another one off at 10. Then I picked up 3 at 12 o'clock, and then we all got to come home. And so tomorrow I have 1 child that's totally done. Well, I guess counting the college kids, I now have 3 that are totally done. And so now I've got 3 that will go in the morning just for 2 hours. So the older 2 have 1 exam, and then the younger one just is going for a Christmas party, which I had to remember to get stuff for as well. And so we had to take teacher gifts today and all of that. So anyway, just starting to feel the Christmas pressure. And anyway, just wanted to encourage you guys and myself that if you are feeling that Christmas pressure, just stop and remember why we're celebrating Christmas. And it's not about the presents. It's not about the decorations. It's not about any of that. That we need to keep our eyes focused on Christ and his birth this time of year. And I lose sight of that so often, you know, trying to make everything so nice for my family. I lose sight sometimes myself of the reason that we're having this season, that we're having this holiday, that we want to celebrate the birth of Christ. And so I just encourage you to do what I have done today. And I came home at 12 o'clock with all the kids, and I got them lunch. We finished that. And then I just stopped for a little bit. As much as I had to do, I just stopped, because you know, at some point, if you don't stop and you don't take that time for yourself, you're going to hit a wall and you're just going to come crashing down. And, you know, so I just stopped, took a few minutes for myself, a few minutes to read the Bible, and just try to get myself back in a better place. So anyway, I just wanted to encourage you in that, because it does happen to me every single year. So I was telling my kids today, I think next year I need to start Christmas in August, because maybe then, like, by the time I got to this point, it wouldn't be such a rush. But anyway, I did want to tell you about a few traditions today that we have. Of course, we go see Santa. And now that our children are getting older, you know, not as many of them obviously want to go and see Santa, and that's okay. You know, kids outgrow things. But I wanted to tell you, we had the most unique experience when our middle daughter was in kindergarten. And the school that she went to, it was near a larger town. And we got to go down and she got to sit with Santa. And I am telling you, this guy was so authentic looking. Like, he didn't have the red kind of, you know, Santa suit. It was like the deep burgundy. He had a real beard. He was just perfect. And he had his list. And it was the coolest thing because you could call ahead and like it had my daughter's name written on the list, like first and last. It was just amazing. And she thought, like, he would say, okay, what's your name? And, you know, and then he would look and he's like, yeah, look, I have you here. You're right here. It was just, she was just entranced with it. It was the coolest thing in the world. And they actually had like a sled there, like you could go and see his sleigh and stuff, which was amazing. And it was just really neat, just such a neat experience. So I don't know if you have something like that where you live, just something that is different from the normal mall Santa. Not that there's anything wrong with those. That's all I grew up with. And that's great too. However, I will say that the amount that they charge for pictures now, and they won't let you take your own, is insane. I think it's like where we live, it's $50 for one picture. That's all you get, one little photo. And they print it out on a printer right there, like you could do at home. But anyway, sorry, got off topic there. But so we do go see Santa. And of course, I told you yesterday, we do write letters to Santa. And Mercy, of course, has written hers with the 2 things on it that she's not getting. So you guys pray for me. Hopefully Christmas morning is okay. And anyway, but we also do a Christmas Eve service at church, which is really special. To me, there is nothing quite like a Christmas Eve candlelight service. I mean, it is calm and quiet and just, you know, it's just beautiful. And I think everybody is just kinder to one another, and it's wonderful. I love that. And then Sunday, we are going, and we do this every year. The Sunday before Christmas, we go to, so we stay home for Christmas, but the Sunday before Christmas, we travel to our family's houses. And so we are going to go down and have lunch with my husband's mom. His dad, of course, passed away. I think I told you guys that. So we'll have lunch with her, and then we will go and have dinner with my parents at that night. And then we come home, and that's our like Christmas traveling. We get it all done in one day. And then they come to us for Christmas, but we're super excited because when we go to his mom's house, all of his family, like his brothers are there, our nieces and nephews are there. Of course, you know, my sister-in-laws are there. And so we sit down and we have a wonderful meal together. And then my mother-in-law has always done this really neat thing, which I just love, because when I grew up, my parents were very strict that you did not open any gifts before Christmas, none. And so when I started dating my husband, we got a Christmas Eve gift. That's what his mother calls it, a Christmas Eve gift. And oh my goodness, I think that's one of my favorite things because I wasn't allowed to have gifts before Christmas. And so it is so much fun. So she picks out something for everyone, and that's your Christmas Eve gift. And so you get to open that and everybody sits around. It's almost like having Christmas morning, but you just have the one gift. And anyway, we enjoy that and just sit around and have coffee, and it's just such a nice time together, and it's not rushed. And, you know, because right there at Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, you know, you're rushing here and rushing there. And it's really nice because we can just sit and take time with one another. And my kids love it because they don't get to see their cousins super often. And so anyway, that's always a fun time for them as well. And I think I told you my mother-in-law has not been in the best health this year. And so we are actually, normally we would do like a traditional Christmas meal on this particular Sunday, but we talked her into we're doing steaks and baked potatoes, because that would just be, the guys can cook the steaks on the grill, potatoes are super easy, pop them in the oven, and it would just be a lot less work on her. And so anyway, we're going to do that. And so super excited about that. But, you know, if you have so many places that you have to visit, you might consider doing it like ahead of time, you know, just because it really, it does not diminish the holiday itself, and it just gives you that time with one another that's just so special. So anyway, just wanted to share today just a few things that were on my heart, and so I wanted to tell you about those traditions, but I also just wanted to encourage you to hang in there. Christmas is almost here. And the day after Christmas, we can all just drop and sleep if we need to. But just hang in there. We're almost there. And, you know, everything will be fine. Our families will love everything that we've done, whether it's a little something or a huge something. And so I just want to encourage you to just focus on the reason for the season and let that be what guides you through the rest of this coming week, and just as we approach Christmas. So anyway, be sure to tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow, because my kids get out at 10, we are going to make applesauce ornaments tomorrow. And so this is a favorite. My kids, we've done this. I think I actually did this when I was little, and then we just kept it going after I had kids. And so anyway, it will make your whole house smell like Christmas. But anyway, so be sure to tune in tomorrow, applesauce ornaments. And then we will finish up on Friday with something special that my family has done for years. And so anyway, you don't want to miss the next two, but I thank you so much for tuning in. All of you that have been so faithful through all of this, through the Vlogmas, thank you so much. And I just hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. But stay tuned, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great evening.